Gone up to 19 people confirmed dead now in Sonoma County. We also learned a bit of new information too about the firefight. The Alexander Valley area near Healdsburg, that area is now under mandatory evacuation orders because the fire is moving in that direction, and they're expecting those high winds tonight. So the Alexander Valley area near Healdsburg, or of Healdsburg, under mandatory evacuation orders.
They also played for the first time some body camera video from one of the deputies who was making rescues the night that the fire broke out there in Sonoma County. Here's some more of that video now. We want to bring in Mark Nouveau, former battalion chief in Fremont. This was really something watching this. What stood out to you watching this deputy at work?
You know, incredible. Honestly, I had chills for a period of time that I was watching that. A number of things. If you look at his flashlight, obscure vision, they're on the top of the hill. They don't have breathing apparatus like firefighters do. You can hear in his voice the alarm and concern. How quickly he grabbed the fire survivor, put him in the car, and racing down the hill. There's fire all the way around him. He's in a very dangerous, precarious position. To this gentleman, I say heroic efforts. And we throw that word around a lot. In this case, heroic.
This was one of 15 deputies. These were just clips put together from this one deputy's body cam. They were on Mark West Road in the first 4 hours that the fire broke out on Sunday night. And you can just see how fast, they said they wanted to show this to just demonstrate how fast the fire was closing in around people.
Absolutely. You think about that. I mean, they had no exit route either, which is the other part. They're at the top of the hill. Where are they going to go? They got to go back down. And you could hear in his voice the alarm. The difference from the time he was at the house trying to get people out, and then when he got down to the bottom of the hill, there was a little calmness in there. It was incredible.
The sheriff was saying that afterward he talked to the deputy, and the deputy said, I have never seen flames move that fast in my life. Let's talk about the fire, because the next 24 hours are going to be critical. We're under a red flag warning yet again. We could see winds upwards of 30 miles an hour. How crucial is tonight in terms of getting these fires under control?
Well, and I think you've heard the incident commanders talk about that. This is going to be critical the next 24 hours, or at least get till 7 a.m. as meteorologists have said, and that's going to make a determination. If we can get through that period of time, and barring any other red flag, I'm feeling pretty comfortable about where they're going. But this is still precarious right now. There's no question about that. Evacuations going on. It's still an active incident.
On the Nuns fire, we learned earlier, they made a line up at, I forget the name of the road, but if it was to jump the road, it could head towards downtown Sonoma. They feel pretty good that they've got a line to protect that from going toward the downtown area of Sonoma. So, I mean, it really hinges on tonight, because the next 24 hours, like you said, from beginning around 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight, what is the next thing that firefighters will be looking at in terms of getting to, because they won't be able to do air support as far as ground attack? I mean, what do they do when it turns dark?
Yeah, well, you remember they were bringing in some more hot shots, which are ground crews. Those are folks, there's probably 10 or 20 of them in a group, and they're out there working those lines. So they're basically using hand tools, they're stretching hose line down there, they're making sure. And what they're trying to do is create defensible space, raw land. They're trying to remove the fuel from the fire so it can't get consumed and continue to grow. If you look at the fire behavior for today, it's the same as what they had talked about before during red flag, and that was 28-foot flame lengths and up to 236 feet per minute.
That's about 80 yards.
80 yards. The potential in a minute.
Well, they've got 9,000 firefighters on the fire lines. They've got more equipment coming in every hour. Mark, thank you. They have a huge battle that continues on their hands tonight. Mark, thank you. We're going to take a short break.